How long does it take to manifest that message, that new job, the car, the money, the romantic partner? How long should you affirm for? How long should you script for? When is it coming? Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm answering the million-dollar question, how long will it take you to manifest the thing you want? Let's get into it. There are so many videos out there claiming that if you watch this, you'll manifest a text from them in the next 10 minutes, how to get $1,000 in the next 3 days, what I did to manifest my SP in a week, I got my dream car in a month, and you can too, etc., etc., etc. These videos with either meditations or affirmations, guided visualizations, manifestation techniques, whatever it is, do work. They can work. If you just check the comment section, you will see lots of people who have found success with them. But there are just as many people who haven't found success with these methods. If that's you, this video is for you. If you're worried, if you're stressed about how long your manifestation is taking, I've got you covered. My name is Abby Drew. If you are new here, hello, welcome, subscribe. On my channel, we talk about manifestation, spirituality, a little bit of science stuff. We do tarot and guidance cards readings, all in the name of living our highest timeline. Hearing other people's stories about how they manifested the exact same thing that you want, whether it's a romantic partner or a dream car, can be really encouraging because you're like, if they can do it, I can do it too. It is possible. So it's really positive to hear those stories. But you can also fall into the trap of comparing your time frame with theirs, thinking that it comes so easily to other people or that you're doing something wrong with your manifestation practice and that's why it's not coming to you. These videos are great for building belief in manifestation, but they can sometimes make you feel like a failure.
Oh, I'm a failure.
Today, I'm going to share with you some of my success stories, what I did to manifest them and how long it took. I'm going to do this not to, again, put more pressure on you, but to help you understand one, that manifestation comes in many different time frames. Two, what makes the time frame, what influences it, and three, how to optimize the time frame. So let's start with some examples. I've been deliberately creating my life for the last 5 years. I've been on a journey of spirituality and manifestation. That's why I'm actually here on YouTube, to teach you and share with you everything that I've learned so far so that we can live our best lives. I have plenty of experience and plenty of examples to tell you guys about how I manifested something and how long it took me. See, when we go through these, see if you can spot any themes or patterns with the thing I was manifesting and the time it took. Okay, I will somehow put these on the screen because they're just sort of hard to look. There's so many. Okay, so starting with the quickest one. This was 4 minutes in the making. This is actually a few weeks ago. I thought to if you don't know, I have a website, moonandmoonthings.com, where I sell candles, high vibe prints, a tarot and oracle deck that I created, and I do readings there as well. There's also a free Manifest Love workbook up right now if you want to go check it out. So that's the context of this one. So I thought to myself, it would be so cool for someone from WA, from Western Australia, to order from me. I've had people order from all over the world, but I hadn't had anyone order from Western Australia, one of the states in Australia. And I just thought to myself, it would be cool if someone from Western Australia ordered. And I kid you not, in 4 minutes, I had a ding notification, so-and-so from Western Australia ordered blah, blah, blah. And I was like, so that's the fastest one that I've ever had. Immediately manifested. The next one is within 1 hour. So what happened was I was wanting 2 different messages from 2 different people about specific things. One was a reply about something that I was organizing with them that needed to be done in a timely fashion. The other one was a friend I wanted to hear from, and I wanted them to reach out to me and ask me to go and get a coffee or go for a walk with them. I was going to teach a class. I was going to teach a class, and before the class, I just decided, when I get out of this, I'm going to check my phone and I'm going to see those 2 messages. And I envisioned it. I decided, I was just like, that's happening. That's what's going to happen, universe. And lo and behold, when I came out an hour later, I checked my phone and there the 2 messages were. So that was within an hour. The next one is 2 hours. So I was driving to my hometown to visit my mum, and I realized on the way that I had forgotten my coconut oil to take off my eye makeup. And I was like, oh, that's really annoying. And then I thought, I really hope mum has something to remove makeup with for me. And I was like, because I know that I've cleaned out the cupboards here, right? Hello, editing Abby here. This one may seem, I just wanted to say, that this one may seem like a really small, silly manifestation. Like, why would I include it in this list? But I wanted to include it because it proves that we are always manifesting. Like, I wasn't actively trying to manifest something to help me wash my makeup off, but I wanted it, and I put it out into the universe as I was thinking. And we're always projecting thoughts out and requests out to the universe, and this is just a great example of an accidental manifestation, and that we're always manifesting things around us with our thoughts, even just those little silly offhand thoughts like that. And I got home, I went to the bathroom, and I see these weird like little fabric pad things, like Nivea fabric pad things on the bathroom bench, and I go, Mom, what are these? And she goes, oh, I got those for free. They're makeup remover pads. They're the ones where you just wet them and then you can reuse them. And she was like, you can have them if you want. And I was like, cool. So that was 2 hours. The next one was also 2 hours. This one is really cool. It's a really fun one. I was driving to teach a fitness class, and on the way, this is ironic, but on the way I was like, I'd really love some chocolate. Like, I don't have any chocolate home. When I get home, I want to sit and watch my favorite TV show and have a little nibble on some chocolate, but I don't have any chocolate at home. And I was like, oh, I really don't want to stop at the supermarket on the way home. That's such a hassle and I can't be bothered. Yeah, and so I taught my class, and then afterwards I was like getting my stuff, and a student of the next class that was happening after was like, oh, I've got all these chocolates, please take some. She had like 3 trays of like really good chocolates from her work. She was like, I've got them from work, I need to get rid of them, so take as many as you want. So I mean, I had 2 there and I took like 8 home, but I got the chocolates, right? That was 2 hours. And it's like crazy, like all these examples, I think about how it manifested, how I got the chocolate, how I got the order. The next few are within 24 hours. I'd had a few orders coming in once I had started my business, and I hadn't had an order from a male customer yet, like someone getting a reading. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I was like, I wonder why. And I was like, it'd be cool if I got an order from a male. And it was in the next 24 hours, I did. I had my first order from a man, and we had our reading, and he was really lovely. And all it took was that thought, oh, that would be cool. Oh, I wish that would happen, just like with the WA order one. Another one is a call from a friend, a call from a specific friend. So you know, if you've watched any of my other videos, I do a daily manifestation practice, and I had written down that so-and-so will call me tomorrow, or called me tomorrow. And then she did, and then I joked with her actually on the phone, like, hey, I manifested you calling me, and she was like, stop making me do stuff. But we laughed about it. So that was 24 hours. Another one, this is an interesting one. I was actually scripting / affirming for my longer term manifestations, and I was scripting about abundance and feeling wealthy and having money flowing in and etc. And I wrote down, just as an affirmation, $100 gets deposited into my account every day, or today $100 got deposited into my account, and it does every day, something like that. And so I wrote it down. The next day, remember, this was just like for me, hyping myself up with abundance. The next day I had $100 deposited into my account, and this was like an unexpected, it wasn't like a payment that I was expecting, it was like out of the blue. And then the other times that I have reread this is twice I've reread this, I reread it just like as part of my manifestation practice. And the next day after rereading it, again, I got a $100 gift from someone deposited into my account. And I was like, I didn't even intend for that to be that immediate, and it happened. Now we're gonna go to some longer time frame examples. So this one is about a week and a half. So I wrote down in my longer term manifestations, I have 8,000 followers on TikTok. At this time I had 5,000 followers, and I was thinking like within the next few months, maybe within a month, etc. And so I just wrote the affirmation, I have 8,000 followers on TikTok. And I reread that maybe every night from 5 days to about a week. And then during that week, I had a video get over 1.6 million views. And from that, I got such a huge influx of followers that I now have over 8,000 followers on TikTok, which was really cool. Again, I couldn't have predicted how that happened. I was anticipating that would be sort of like a slow growth, but it happened again really quickly, faster than I expected. The next one is 6 months. So I had been using my vision board and my scripting, again, long-term scripting, to get a new car. This one manifested really interestingly. So I actually, 6 months after starting this practice, I actually got into a car accident. and my car was written off and I had to get a new car. And I think this is to do with my vibration, my beliefs around deservingness, and that's why it manifested in this specific way. This is the first time I manifested a new car. I've manifested another new car in a much easier, better way than having a car accident. But the same sort of thing, my old car had problems and I had to keep taking it to the mechanics, and eventually it was just like, I have to get rid of it, I have to get a new car. So I think that's to do with my beliefs and my vibration around deservingness at the time of these manifestations. But again, they took about 6 months. Also, from long-term scripting, I manifested an apartment in 6 months. And again, this only manifested so late because I didn't actually need the apartment until the time when it manifested. So I didn't need it because I still hadn't finished uni, so I was still living on halls, but I needed it when I finished uni and was moving out of halls, and that's when it manifested. And it was near a park like I scripted, near friends' houses like I scripted. It was in a suburb that I said, in a suburb like such and such. It was in that suburb, which is really cool. And again, it took 6 months, but it came at the perfect time. The other one took about 12 months. Again, I started manifesting and planting the seeds 12 months before I needed this, or before it was possible for me to have this. And this was a master's offer, so an offer to do a master's at a university. So I started manifesting, planting the seeds about a year before I finished my undergraduate degree. And when I finished my undergraduate degree, I actually got 2 offers from Melbourne's top universities to do a master's, which was very, very cool. So what patterns do we notice about these examples? You can see that the more casual the thing, or the less I cared about manifesting it, the smaller it seemed, the quicker and easier it came. Like the chocolates, like the orders from a specific demographic, things that I just didn't really care about, things that don't really matter, and things that seem small manifestations. Also, some things, even though they took longer, 6 months, a year, they came at the exact perfect time that I needed them. And I had also seeded, you can seed the manifestation earlier than when you want it for, which is what I had done with the apartment, with the masters, and with the car. Also note that all the manifestation methods work, whether it was scripting, a vision board, affirmation, if it was just a, what are they called, an ask-formation, I think, ask-formation, I think is what they say, where it's like, why do I have so much money or whatever? With the, wouldn't it be cool if I had an order from someone from WA? So those sort of like questions as well. Even me in the car on the way to teaching my fitness class, thinking, visualizing about myself eating chocolate, curled up on the couch, watching my favorite TV show, and having that visualization would be a visualization technique. And all the manifestation methods, even the ones that were low effort or accidental, we are always manifesting. Also, the how it happened, especially with the car example, the how depended on my beliefs and my vibration around receiving that thing. I have so many more success stories, and if you want to hear more about how I did it or how long it took, what I would recommend doing, I have a full video on it here. But I also want to say I have had things that have not manifested, or I should say are yet to manifest. So it's okay that yours hasn't come in yet as well. It will. Before we go on, I want to stress that if your thing hasn't manifested yet, it's not because the universe hates you. It's not because the universe is ignoring you. And it's not because the universe thinks you don't deserve it. The universe is not a person making a conscious judgment or decision about your manifestation. The universe doesn't have a naughty and nice list. The universe just operates according to laws, like the laws of physics and what some people call the 12 universal laws or the 7 hermetic laws. Whether you believe in this or not, this is the premise for manifestation, that the universe acts according to these laws. So essentially, just like gravity pulls things together that have mass, the laws are said to be programmed into the fabric of our reality, and understanding them can help you master and predict reality. Okay, now to the time frame. First thing I want to get across is manifestation is instant. We saw that 4-minute manifestation. That's pretty instant. But despite some of the examples taking 6 months or 24 hours, as soon as I put out the desire, the ball has started to roll. Despite any of my success stories or other success stories you've seen taking 7 days, 3 days, 24 hours, 10 minutes, whatever it is, Manifestation is instant. What I mean by that is as soon as you've gotten clear on what you want, the wheels have started turning. As soon as I write something in my daily manifestations, my scripting, or even just having the clear thought, I would really like someone from WA to order from me. The universe has started to conspire, to move things, to inspire me, to inspire others, whatever it needs to be done in order to get me what I want, or to get you what you want. Even with my daily manifestation, if it doesn't happen on that day, it'll happen in the next few days, even if I'm not rewriting the same desire or rereading it. And it's because as soon as I wrote it down, the wheels have started to turn and the momentum has begun to grow. So why does it sometimes take a little bit longer? So as I said, the wheels are already in motion from the time you get clear on your desire. I'm going to continue with that analogy. So the first thing is resistance. Are your wheels trying to roll through mud, on grass? Are they on gravel? Are they on asphalt? Are they on a footpath, a slide, etc.? Are they going uphill, downhill? That's resistance. What makes resistance? One thing that can make resistance is belief in resistance. This is the law of assumption at play. In order to overcome this, you just need to stop convincing yourself that you're sabotaging yourself. Secondly, attachment to outcome can cause resistance. This is why so many people say, let go of your manifestation. I have a video coming soon on why letting go is the ultimate manifestation power move. But essentially it's saying try not to control how or when your manifestation happens. You don't need to control it, you just need to trust. The third thing that can influence resistance is putting your desire on a pedestal. So we noticed that the more casual things, more smaller things were easier for me to manifest. Whereas the bigger things like a master's offer, an apartment, or a car, things that seem really important, took longer. If you put something on a pedestal, you may be thinking, I'll be happy when this happens. I hope I'm good enough for this to happen. With manifestation, there's no such thing as having to earn something. Your desire is yours and it's not above you. The fourth thing that can influence resistance is limiting beliefs. I have a full video on limiting beliefs here, which you can go check out. Essentially, it's any beliefs that are stopping you from believing that the manifestation is possible for you or probable for you. The second thing impacting the timeline of your manifestation is what I'm going to call wibble wobbliness. So are your wheels on a straight stretch of road, or are you changing direction every 5 seconds? For me, I've realized that the things that are yet to manifest for me are the things that I'm not 100% sure that I want. For example, I have often in the past scripted about winning the lottery, and it hasn't happened yet. I've won certain amounts of money, but winning like a big prize. And I think it's because I'm not actually sure that winning the lottery is what I want. What I really want is financial security. What I really want is to travel. What I really want is to own my own home. What I really want is to be able to help my family and give back to my parents. They're the things that I actually want. Winning the lottery is just the way that I think I can get those things. Also on here, you may have seen, this is Gwen. Also, you may have seen my shorts about manifesting a text from a specific person. This wasn't a romantic person. This was just someone that I know and haven't spoken to in a while. And I gave up on that manifestation actually because I realized I didn't care. I didn't care about hearing from them or messaging with them. I just wasn't interested. And so if you're not exactly clear on what you want, you will be sending mixed signals to the universe, and that is like changing directions every 5 seconds on the road. If this is you and you're not clear on what you want, or you struggle with getting clear, then it's good to stay general. And I would recommend trying to manifest feelings rather than things. For example, I feel so happy today, or I'm so in love with my life. I have had a lovely surprise today. I feel so secure and abundant. I'm so excited to see the positive movement in my love life, etc., instead of trying to manifest specific outcomes. Also, meditations, journaling can help you uncover what it really is, just like with the lottery example, what it really is that you're trying to manifest, that you're desiring. So the takeaways from today's video: manifestation is instant. Don't worry about the time frame. The wheels are already in motion. It's already happening. Address any resistance that you have conviction, let it go. Take it off a pedestal, see it as natural for yourself, and do the inner work to break through and break past any limiting beliefs. Fix your wibble wobbliness, either by staying general or digging deeper to see what it really is that you want from your manifestation. My name is Abby Drew. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, give it a like and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!